if we are live right now. See, I'm checking right now.
I'm looking at your fan page. I'm looking at your fan page, but I don't see it.
Is it live on Facebook?
Yeah, it's supposed to go live on the. Oh, we're on live now. Just kidding.
Okay, we're live now.
Okay, so we're live now, and let's see here. Are we live on YouTube? Okay.
Yes, we're live too.
See. But it's not. Why is it not?
They say hello from Aman.
Okay.
Yeah, I see it live on YouTube as well, but then it's not showing us.
It's black screen.
Yeah.
Oh well, I guess people YouTube can't join us. Nhớ trong đó này nó okay. Hi everyone. Yeah, thế nên lo phòng bé nào thằng đi ba share tiêu okay share go. Don't tao nào okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Bé try một live YouTube đấy là chỉ mà chơi đâu chỉ có cái hai ba bài đó YouTube là so.
I can't see it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Did you do the URL thing again?
Yeah, try.
Yeah, right down here.
Forget it.
Ooh. Ganya, hello.
Yeah, then in YouTube lo của bác tôi nói tôi là join bên Facebook live. I am not a technical person, and I hate the technicalities of it. Okay, so I hope everybody's seeing me good here. Okay, cô tôi số check comments lên nó. Okay, cô đã tạo ra check comments nó. Nhớ trong đó này sẽ đến nó. Okay. Okay, so guys, the no của MK. Okay, là hiện tại của nhiệt chữ phú. Của hiện director. Okay, so nó của thắt từ có biết sure tôi want you guys to get to know us, and then you need more luôn hóa chỉ là này của show tôi thế nào. Okay. So the no của MK thì của mà four cast with me right now. So itu holi va new cast as ba hoa chỉ tu hơi Lily nữ cu chạy á chỉ tu nữ Jason nữ cu ya bị tu pay for gì lên nè chỉ tu fourth one nè chỉ nữ holi Shona for on now. Okay, thì khi mà nó nói chỉ số ya lấy hết tiền con nữ chỉ con là chuẩn bị đã con nữ trồng hoa hơn nữa chỉ bị So actually now on this now, okay. So we're so glad to have you guys to join us for tonight. And anyone luôn hóa chỉ là niku show to thế nào, okay? Niku show to thế. I would like my cast to come and introduce one at a time, okay? So the kutu king thì của MK của the director thì ra đó thì nó của to show thì của cũng một kutu gì và chữ phụ thì một chỗ lì của họ ba của thì bây giờ của 18mình chỉ thì liệu tôi đây cái series đó nó okay thì 18 thìเขาtao thì của mà lý chế tu lời rủ này là tham mình chỉ xong là tụ kinh trong này thì bảo thì lì lời họ do nó thứ thế là họ cho lý trả thế từ kinh lời trong trả thế nào okay so lý mua đã chỉ là đi hay nước tàu nữa hay nhớ trong đó này oh I can see the comments right here too. Okay, so alright, so cú cho vào đây nào. Okay, so vào chị tao nói vào chị I will unmute myself and cái mà là thả mình chỉ xong được cái tụ king thia introduce cái tụ king thia có call roles and anything that you want to share about the tụ king now. Okay.
Hi everyone. Should I just speak in Hmong or English? Anything's fine. Lo hai lu Hmong so. Monglish lo. Okay. Well, Gulumbe.
Hey, bitch, no call. Can you guys
really?
hear her? I can't hear her.
Here.
You can?
You can? Hello.
I can hear her.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I can hear you now.
Okay,
sorry.
y'all.
Go ahead.
We use Glow headphones, so maybe the audio is not very good. But yeah. So I am born in Shinkan, Taipei. chị thầu cũng mấy trong chị cũng mà là tôi tới chừng cả nó là so mà hay là chị cũng giờ mình chị cũng hay thật gì đó and also cũng giờ món lấy chị cũng hay là món đó chị chán mình and okay so for acting mà I think okay bây giờ cũng học first real acting like do mong and movie so that was my very first project họ cho tất cả nó lấy bỏ like your into cái break new thế thao đó sẽ của under Charlie production chỉ chẳng đợi của tôi order lại I guess you could say that của yên kinh cho lại chị rồi có you improve chị you tao đồ lại chị yeah oh and also của từ ô bác hoa họ bởi movie Pib Dua Tshiab sorry for not saying that earlier but yeah you can walk it through. Okay, somebody just joined us.
It's me. Hold on, guys.
Oh, okay. I was like, this is a different. Charlie, tell you about stop for doing it.
That's Aaron.
Yeah, so có món lấy về của Hà Nội món lớn thì chán mình và giờ Hà Nội món lấy về của họ chỉ có tăng hát cho họ dù món mì cá về dù nãy giờ món lớn dù giờ món lấy về dù Hà Nội món lớn món lấy xí rồi về chỉ sang Hà Nội món lấy hát chỉ sang Hà Nội món lớn hát. Okay, so I guess cùng mà đi món họ nó chế mùa đâu sao nào kia mà.
Oh, I still had to figure out to fix the device. I mean, MK, can you hear me? Like, or can you like? Oh crap! Can you?
I can hear you.
Okay, can you? The screen, does it look right? Because I don't know how to fix this.
Oh, you could. What's the idea? You could just leave it like that. Look, my blow up some.
Okay. Okay. All right, I'm ready. Ish. Okay. Is it me now? Cool.
Món nó có.
Okay, what do we do? Because I missed partial of it.
Just introduce yourself.
It's not your turn to talk.
Oh, cái chị nói cô hay đó chị gì cô chỉ bảo hay thế lại. I thought we're just introducing ourselves, right? So I am the character Bác Hoa. Shit, I can't. I don't know what else to say. Cô chỉ bảo hay đó chị gì thế? Mà hay là chị. Oh, okay, tao. Okay, show not tilo.
Hi. Are we okay. Good show now, and I play a lot of I guess, music video for Lily, and I joined MK Family Feud because I was excited. I'm always loved acting, and it is part of my passion, I guess. To you, Maya, you play Nitayazia. Now you wanted to put some works to it, right? So, yeah. I'm just like normal with you guys, normal people. Yeah. I just love acting. I do it out of passion. I can tell you guys that it's fun. You get to do whatever you want and like feel the different character. A little bit about myself. And I live in North Carolina. So if you guys ever come by, I don't always look like this. This is me wearing makeup. I almost come out clear, no makeup, but then go out. So I had to use the phone. And I'm staying at a friend's right now, so I can do the live video. And it's great to meet new people doing filming. And I don't know how to introduce myself or this. I'm 20. Let me do the math right. After 21, you have to do math. I'm 25 right now, and I finished school partially. and still trying to continue going to school and everything. As of right now, I hope that I can still film with everyone, the new people coming. I welcome you all, and I hope that we all like can do more and I guess find a way to connect it with our new generation. Because as long as I can see, we start to lose our language a little by little. I'm trying to speak a little bit more English because a bit more of the younger kids, hopefully they see this. But yeah, it's nice. I get to meet a lot of great people, and I'm sure everyone that do filming, they do because it's a lot to do with passion. And also, it's not because no, it's not that. We'll help you. You will meet a lot of people out there who will help you. And it's not also that because you do this. Just know that didn't pay talk about support don't matter. Do you, okay? Do what you like, do what you're passionate, as long as you know that you do for good. Yeah. I think that's it for me. So nice to know everyone.
Okay, thank you. Đâu có nữa, okay, Shona. Chị một trao to next person. Chị có một cái lúc mic mute, okay? Có một cái lúc mic mute. Chị, guess we can go to Jason.
Okay, can you guys hear me? Okay. So nhớ rằng của Jason Yanni của nhớ họ Twin Cities, Minnesota. Keep it very short and simple because so I'm pretty sure you guys want us to answer a lot of your comments. So keep it very short and simple. Who played the character Yiling. So it was a very, very fun project. First time working with MK and I had a blast. So for anybody who wants to act in North Carolina, reach out to MK. Let's see a little bit about myself. Professionally, I'm a licensed real estate agent in Minnesota. So if you're looking to sell or buy a home, give me a call. I get asked a lot that am I gonna be making any more movies? So I do this as a hobby because I do enjoy acting. For free, it's all about passion. I'm taking a break for now, but hopefully in April or May I will be maybe coming back to film another project with a new and upcoming rising director in Minnesota here. That's it.
All right, that's very interesting. Thank you. And then Lilina.
Okay, hi everyone. So I'm old news. As you all know, I am Lily Vang. I've worked with MK a lot in the past. And hope called project who Pib Dua Tshiab to play to near J Lumbe who on Jaia. So yes, and also cụ bọn ấy cho nunu có team song nhớ cho Pib Dua Tshiab này nhưng nhờ cụ show purposely for có film nó thì cụ nhớ từ who để mà hậu đại movie nó chỉ bên một từ na ba khối từ who để mà hay cho có who thiết show nó chỉ nhưng nhờ cụ purposely show for bên có film nó thì nên nó cứ exciting every time that cụ nhớ tôi đó MK family film work nó vậy nên cứ như lúc xưa ở logic chap rồi little bit rồi tôi nhau ok thì tôi chỉ tan cho actress nó chỉนึกได้คนละเครื่องก็แค่ว่าเชื่อมดาวในกูใช้คาเป็นของฟิล์มออนดูจูแล้วจะแต่ชีนอเทียว่าเชื่อมดาวเนี่ยในกูละจอยเป็นของไลฟ์นอเทียนะโอเคเจ introduce กูตัวเครื่องนี้นะซื้อเจกูยอLily Vang แล้วชียอLily ว่ายาแต่ชีนอนะยอวิดีโอขอตัวเป็นไทยขอฟิล์มแล้วเจI'm pretty sure all of us weren't married except for Jason and then now it's been a while, so we're all married now, okay? All of us are married now because, we always joke that MK family film has that magic touch where anybody that asks for her gets married. So, yeah, so Lily vaya la shia nesti shoya. Introduce Lin the sư ai chế MK for one chin zero pay.
Okay, thank you. Big hot screen. I am trying my best to. I want to all even out, but it looks like I'm gonna have to jump back and forth. OK, giờ là tham mình chỉ chân tới bây giờ gia đình đó nó bị rồi chia. So we bought any idea got be continue like you guys don't want it to stop, yeah. The bit can we don't want it to stop either, okay? We don't want to stop. We do want to continue, but however, this is a start for us and be more like we're just very low budget. So it's hard for us to go on because like if you go on then like we're gonna have to, you know, look at a lot of expense here. So bit more fun to go on. So I do want to kickstart this project more age drama. I know that like a lot of people and even myself, we love you know, Thai drama, we love, you know, all these Asian dramas, but more Hmong dramas, so I want, you know, like you could still series I have like a couple episodes, and I have heard you guys concerned about okay. For episodes what's only like 20 minutes in the a lot of commercials in between, so that's why I'm just doing like a start off in the future in the future the one more we will look more into doing like 30 minutes to 40 minutes episode. So we heard you guys concern, and we will continue to improve each film every single time. When we make a film, we'll try to like we take into everything into consideration. So ni mona chi ni pa khatu pe wo chi ya chi rong la ni ku ja chi do pe tia e ni ku ha shong da to khai do pe pa dia chua ya tu chi rong le hi te ni mo idea chi li ja la ku ha hai to cha ben ji tian okay. Le hai pe sa continue khona ya de shi ma le hai pe ku sau lo li no tia. Each drama we do have more coming in the future. Okay, okay, so this one is based about a girl. She is rising to be a shaman. I feel like it's not really like we're not really educated in this area, and even we don't know that much. So I want to make this into a film, and I want this to into a film into where like how is the journey but then this does require a big budget, so we will do our best to okay. So that is what we're planning on. We do have a music video which we are doing for Christina Chong. Nuja music video is very beautiful. It's a nice song, lovely song. So I do recommend you guys go check her out on her YouTube page too. Okay, so that's a little bit about this year. Video music video Thai beta post flyer okay. Sponsors people to donate fun project so be like, so in order for us to go on and to put our visions out there and to also produce good quality and produce good products out there for you guys, okay. So but okay, so that's a little bit about the questions that I saw were the most concerned. Follow all episodes and you guys keep up with us too. Okay, I will let everybody come talk a little bit about their challenges being these characters, okay? So I will start myself first as a challenge as a director, okay? So okay, so the my experience challenge as a director sometimes it's very one last minute plan change or what you thought now. So you have to do like a last minute replacement. So or Jason, it was very last minute, guys. Like it was like the week before we shoot, and I called Jason and I'm like, hey Jason, do you want to act? You know, like Jason's all the way from Minnesota, and then saw Shanu gachi but then I called him and he was so down and he was like, yeah, you know, he's down, he's available, and he's a real estate, and he could come. You know, we were having, you know, it worked out. You know, sometimes it's crazy, you never know, but you know, it's meant to be. But you know, I'm really happy that I have Jason on board with us, and it was a pleasure working with him, and it was a pleasure working with all actors. And Lily work on the day law. Okay, so she played a really big role of me starting this MK family film production, and she has been the one that been helping me with the with my script. So and then like she's really down to act. So and then the Shona she's been she came right about like you can say that too. So she's been coming to play like a small roles, but I see a lot of potentials in her. Really good at memorizing her lines too, and then she's very passionate. She put herself into the character. So I see, you know, I see a lot of potentials in her. And then, you know, when Tope did the cast for Pib Dua Tshiab, I put the casting call, and then that's how I met Va. Okay, I put the casting call, and then Va, you know, she auditioned for it, and as soon as I saw her video, I knew she was the one. And I knew she was the one. I saw she got the look, she got the part, and then she also got the she can get into that actress mentality. So and I see it, and so that's why you know what, you know, because I'm a person, you know, the person, I always bring the best of the best to play their roles. Okay, so and then I didn't regret it. Okay, because she did play the character that I want her to play, and then she did her best to bring that character out. So you know, everybody, you know, I'm really proud of everyone that it's in my team. Comments here. Oh, yes, we do want to make more, you know, those K-drama moments, those cute chemistry, love moments between the but we will work more on the chemistry for our upcoming project. So we will work more on that. So that's basically my challenges is just flexibility. That's why this project became a 3-year project. Okay, it was very unexpected. With pandemic coming, and to con so so that is my challenge as a director. So the best thing about making a film is, you know, it's always fun, you know, always fun, no matter how hard it gets. It's always fun, and you make memories with everybody, and every single project that you work on, you always get better, you always learn something new, and you always get better at it. So to doing film too, need to be discouraged. Okay, you guys start from somewhere. You guys could go and look at my old videos. Like, we are so crappy. Okay, so I do encourage you guys to you know, get out there, and then okay, so yes. Okay, actor law usual. I talk about their challenges, and then the role, and was it hard for them to act in their roles, and if they could fix something about themselves watching this, like what they want to fix about themselves or the character, and how do they feel about being this character. So I will leave it up to them to talk a little bit about their characters. Okay. Again, guys, you need watch you need show okay. So go to start with okay. And you guys follow her too. She already talked a little bit about her work, but follow her, okay? This career journey here is something that she is pursuing, going on forward to the future too. So I'm very excited for her. I'm so happy that she got out there because I saw talent in her, and then that she's continued to pursue it. Okay, Nico Hall, like support Baitin, okay? What you donate go a job, call now, to Vala time in Jita, the Nuto King. Okay, so let me switch the screen.
Hi. My height so oh my gosh, nu consider the fact that New the first character I could move player for Hmong films, and like very um just very aggressive and powerful. Like every time there's always like strength in her eyes, the way she portrays her face. But then like I think the fact where gu act like even though I did for Pahua, because like how nu like basically she gave hope for her ex and then slept with him and went back to Yiling as if for me that was like the hardest thing about me, like to play her, because where I'm very against cheating and I'm very like that stuff. So like that it was hard to get into character. Đâu nếu khó part ni đã muốn gì Yiling after Yiling tốt bỏ nên đó sure, and then cụ tư like bao hồi đã muốn cho Yiling as if nothing happened. That was quite hard. That was the hardest part for me, aside from the rated R stuff. But my highlight with the character, like there's so many obstacles, but then I play as hotel because like you chi challenge you the king you chi more you your lo to thế you your plea to mu or itu actress got you king draw, or like there's no room for growth if you don't challenge yourself to do something that you find is difficult for yourself. Do của có dùng ý ta lý sẽ của chị grow from Kandara. So yeah, playing Baho was overall thank you. Let's see. The other thing that I saw about the character gay, you know how sorry.
Okay, thank you. Va, cú nhìn chỉ nó có from blue phone nữa, okay?
Okay.
I was listening to the other phone, so it was kind of lagging. So you can go on.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So Kudu character. I guess for the biggest challenge, I'm gonna be honest with you, is make sure I don't gain too much weight and look too different. Because I feel like I'm pretty much easy to like fit into any character if I really put myself into the Shima. The hardest part is I love food. So I think that's a lot of actors the job challenge on. So that's one the biggest one. And the second one is, it is like what MK said, is the timing, because they told you more last minute change though, even though when you're you don't last alone in a way, because we travel about 30 to 1 hour, 2 hours to meet and to do. And I tell you, it is a lot of it comes from passion. You have to really love it. If you love it enough, you go all your heart to it. Other than that, Gucci more other character challenge, but for me, good character money to share him like usually a lot of bit of Hmong nhà trẻ nhớ hồ nhớ to talk tell him yeah you are there to see and you to see chilu you chỉ mua share border you cái you in olu nên có share từ riêng uống công tạo mà yo and chị ta lên đó là especially going about the movies you have to you don't more and then that's how in a way the battle you look you do share here and also Google experience some like that not really all like that but experience as like you learning as in growing up in Tushia there's a lot of challenge to it so it related a lot to it if you just có một cái từ khi chưa đâu才个到呢，到才考呢，给中国你给的好有天啊，呀，给去大连的天I just really passionate about acting. And 嗰啲嘢真係咁我連第一天嘅，我就係要屁股落嚟嘅。And like yeah，你實在話係究竟最多 challenge 個。Good proud of our hand, good planet there. Out of all big Thai were big a film now. Va is like the VIP, and I will vote for her wherever she go, all the world. Cause Nicking here, like she got it. Going in case first introduced Vader now, going chai every new watch but after new what get the Guccinia, she's got it. I cũng như trước cũng nhớ vậy nữa đó nữa character trong I love her character even though nhớ hầu nữa nhớ hầu trong movie Pib Dua Tshiab nữa là Julie does it she in real life she is a very nice and kind person and very fun to work with and so is everyone too and more high law or tan thôi cái you đó xin hình trong là đi lấy hình trong cái the you all movie lo lấy in ba here support you cái you got to feel the stranger cái bao you trong like oh you con kinh phong you có more phong you support go and the list just go on. The other challenge that I had is cause cô chỉ tao Marian, so cô yên là trai trái lại tiếng ninh sao lại cả cho cô nha thầu số thơ, cô first join là hai trái especially cô có challenge. Phần nhà chấp là is from my parents. They are very old tradition, and nữ ô tô cô chỉ bảo sao cả cause cô lưu face nè all over the public of the world as long as Earth, Wi-Fi, and internet don't die, I will always be there. So if that's something like good parents like like they want me to be conservative, so that's also in a way related to my the film the character could play here. I had to keep this role as modest, conservative, and corona as in you way to nhà trẻ way to nhà trong mới cho lo chế nên a ba thở lo chế nên lo cho có a you chế nên cho bông chế mua hay nhỏ thì she cho thọ cơ lo that you just turn out to be more you chế nên bông chế mua because in I can't say this but it just make you cho thọ cơ like you just all in that sign nên là tao mà cái khả năng related about Thai Hmong đào hàng because we are raised as long as we bao kia tiền cũng nhiều hay cũng gì là khi dùng cho tay tiền在开chế thầu những mà chỉ xong cái những số tiền mình thấy nó cái chữ to only nó cái từ chỉ theo lúc con là cái nhiều bao thế nhiều con okay yeah this is something I grow up hearing it from moms to aunts and uncles so when I played that role, it really like reflect a lot. Like to share, you know, like talk about it. Like we feel like we are we need money there. Okay, sorry. So yeah, it shows a lot, but like I said, like the movie altogether, it was wonderful. It is awesome. And I'm gonna pass on to the next person. And so nice, and thank you for all your support.
Hey, Shona. So I just got it on. I'm so sorry, guys. It's the first time. But you see that question right there? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna start. You guys post questions, so go to both show. No, okay. So if you can answer Nancy what call thought process, like you remember the intense part where when you finally met finally met Ba Hua Sari Jia met Ba Hua. Like finally meet the mistress.
Okay.
Like, oh,
You may
that's so
mention
epic. That part was intense.
So partner, yeah. They film to the mall. So at that point, I just put all my anger, a lack of sleep in it. But then for the part, okay, Dishima to I guess you said you could say that you need to do you have to kind of like you have to to go to husband, right? And you have not give up, but you're on the last strength of hope, and you want to. That's how I find the character. Like I had to find that. To me now, at first I thought it was hard, but then I also thought it was excited to in film wise mindset. But in real life, I'm told Sam都是很难关点，找到呢有个都贼呢。She will hike, yeah, like what do you want from him? Like, that's how I feel like 一點你去找嘅對手固然我上温度低些落一山度落一道就有咯，但是同樣做嘅呢 it's just like every human 個可能 feel and become emotional like you know, we all have humans, so you do need pay. Like do need shown, so you more you have made the mistake. Sometimes it's go back to the part you gotta be the bigger person. Yeah. So in my that part during that time, mindset mà cái là cứ sát thở cái cứ store cái đó họ anger cho nó cứ phải big had to practice black here. Ni bỏ khó chịu đấy đó chứ lúc lúc in nhất thà giờ ba giờ practice. But other than that, like yeah, that's how I feel like. Yeah, you like a chance, now you're in reality, you like a chance at there, go make the mistress, huh? The show green one is sort of you on your beer here. Because he is my husband. Like, okay, the book of truth from go here, they didn't check me. Yeah, Lee how character cool, the so good morning key give the jail law like that is so true, and that is something that it hit me too. Like if it's my husband do that, yeah, it hit me. It just throw all my emotion out, like my anger out, and then I come back to reality again. Like, yeah, there's no point hating on this woman or this girl, this mistress. It's not her fault, yeah.
Thank
sorry.
you.
I could elaborate. Chateau. But
No, it's good. You're letting it out.
It really brings the character back, like we changed that list.
Thank you so much. Chị bé là thả trong the Jason, okay, the new call challenge of the character. Nãy chị hiện tại mua luôn là mà sau tôi thì số của thì bảo cho tôi khẩn đấy. Okay, thank you.
Okay, so for Gunia, I think, well, first and foremost, I want to thank MK, Tia, Luther, and their team for considering me as the little actor. So I was very grateful for that. Tia, okay, so let's see. The challenges, I lived so far too, so I think that's one of the biggest challenges was leaving the Twin Cities and go to North Carolina, and kind of when Vata to leaving your comfort zone, I I had to leave my comfort zone and go film with a brand new production crew. Because for many years I was filming with another production team, so I had to venture out and experience with different directors, different production team, and MK and their team were very, very professional. They welcomed me with open arms. They flew me there, and all the hospitality was great. So yeah, so flying there was tough, and for the Chitbonnik, yes, I am married to Meredith Taonia, so I have to leave Meredith, my wife, for a couple of weeks. So it was pretty tough, but that's the great thing about picking the right spouse, that they support you, and it also makes it easier too that Meredith, I do actress too, so she's very understanding that even though hobby, no, we don't get paid a lot, or sometimes not even paid at all. We all understand that it's about passion and want to give back to the community, so she was very understanding. So I flew to North Carolina. I stayed for 2 weeks filming nonstop. So that's pretty challenging. Just being with my wife. We didn't get to talk to each other much on the phone because we filmed from morning to night. Then the next day, same over for 2 weeks. So that was pretty challenging. The second challenging thing for me is that what's different was from my first production team that I ever filmed with. We did a lot of dubbing. When we filmed the scene, even though we made a mistake, we're still gonna go back and redub the voice, so it was okay. But here with MK and them, they use the mic where they want to capture the real emotions during that time. So it was pretty challenging because I have to really, really put my best effort. I'm not that great at Hmong, okay? So so that was pretty tough, but it was also something that I enjoy a lot because I felt like once you captured the real voice with the mic, everything, that's the true emotions during that time. So I enjoyed that part a lot. Another challenging part was let's see.
I can remind you.
Yeah. So another challenging part you have to sleep on it. Yeah, I think you guys seen it. It's probably one of the toughest thing I ever had to film. Yeah, and I'm grateful again for my very supportive wife. I think that's actually her favorite scene. But that was a very, very challenging scene. I think my partner, she also did a tremendous job. She made my life a lot easier too because she was so professional, and we knew that it was just something professional, and it's a breakthrough that the Hmong community hasn't have much in their H drama. So I think that kind of paved a way for future productions to do those type of scenes that captures a lot of emotions, and hopefully that inspires other people to act. Again, have a great partner and have a great spouse that will support you. And then watching the movie now, I think one thing that I would love to improve on is my emotions. I feel like I kind of lacked a little bit of emotion there in some scenes, and uh, 睇得到係蒙上命嘅樣, so I wish I would have enunciate the Hmong words better, because even though the Hmong community now, a lot of younger generations that are a lot younger than me, they don't really speak Hmong. I think with these new Hmong movies coming, I think a lot of the younger kids, a lot of younger generation will learn. So that's something that I will try to do my best to improve on going on for. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And if you guys have any questions directly to me, let me know. Otherwise, it's all yours, Lily.
Oh, hey, they have a question for you. Jason say, will you continue to act with MK Family Film? You did.
Yes.
You did great. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much, Crystal Jung, for that question. Yes, I would love to film with MK. I think the saddest day for me was the last day we filmed. I was like, holy smokes, 2 weeks flew by so quick. I had so much fun. There wasn't too much pressure. I didn't feel like I was mistreated. I didn't feel like it was like super tough. I mean, it was tough, but I felt like MK made it a lot easier for me. You know, she allowed me to be myself, and she also allowed myself to kind of create my own vision of Yiling y'all. So I appreciate MK and Luther and them for giving me that opportunity to kind of explore how I want to approach Yiling's character, and hopefully I did Yiling justice. But yes, I would love to act more projects with MK, even as an extra. That would be awesome. Any other questions? Okay. Do I have? Okay. Do you have? No, I have not. If you're talking about something that Yuling and you're talking about Yuling, take care to best friend to wife niya. No, I have not experienced that. But so ito ang go na mo ta ito tineng daw ni inyo hay which is better than you. Yeah. Yes, I have had that experience in real life. It's actually I think it was a blessing in disguise because it also made me a better person, and it made me realize what I needed to improve, so that my next future partner, girlfriend or wife, I know how to not make the same mistakes. So yeah, so I can relate to Yiling having a girlfriend cheating on him, yeah, and seeing that guy too. Just kidding. But yeah, so thanks for your questions. What are my dreams and goals? Okay, so for this year, I think one of my personal goal, and I think it's almost everybody's personal goal every year, is to shed some pounds, get back into shape. And one of my dream is to travel more and maybe retire my wife. But yeah, thanks for your question.
Okay, thank you so much, Jason. Alrighty, Mali. Oh, one more question. Forgot, Jason. Yeah.
What did you say? Yeah. Well, I did drama class or drama theater in high school, and it was English, so it was a lot easier. So when I started the Hmong acting, it was pretty hard because I like, again, even now I wasn't that good in speaking Hmong, so that was the toughest part. And but now I enjoy it. I love it, and it's one of my favorite hobbies. Thank you for your question, Lala. Yes, I will continue to act, and yes, I will act until I can no longer, until MK doesn't cast me anymore. Then I'll quit.
That's not true. Hopefully, you still come back down and act with us and don't give up on us. Oh, well, that was great. Great question, guys. Chúng ta chỉ bé move on to Lily. Tham chỉ chân được King here. Don't được Carol. And hình như không có luôn rồi. Nó mãi sát tôi nữa, okay? Okay.
Okay, so I'll just start it off with a funny one that came to my head while Jason just mentioned it. Usually for their films, they dubbed it, right? And for some reason, I was the one, okay, so I do help MK with the boom, and I was stupid, I did something, and then the audio wasn't recorded. So, so the really hard part for me and Va that I messed up on our audio. So the hardest part for me was having to dub. And then Jason came out within like 2 minutes, And then me and Va stayed in the room with MK for like almost an hour just trying to dub our little scene. So the hardest part for me was having to dub our scene that I messed up on with the audio, because I recorded when when we weren't acting, and then I reversed it. I recorded when we weren't acting, and then tobe aka I pressed the record button, but it didn't record, so that was bad and that wasn't good. But then other than that, the real big challenge for me was when MK introduced called Project Notagoa. I already knew I was going to be a part of it. I think a little bit before everybody. I think me and Shona knew about it before we had Va and Jason. So before we started this film, I was very overweight. So it did like make me a bit depressed too, because at that time I was very young when we did this film. I was getting slammed really hard by the Hmong community. So thank you to MK and Luther. They supported me, you know, as like the actress, yeah, especially MK. She's like my sister. She really cared about my emotional well-being, and she really encouraged me to get healthy physically some. But other than that, I also knew behind my head that, hey, you know, I told MK that, you know, after this film, I'm not gonna probably film lana, like in front of the camera. I want to be behind the camera. But then, you know, at that time I was like, you know, I'm getting older. I don't know what's gonna happen after this film. So if I'm gonna be in like an actual film that is gonna be lengthy, because originally this is supposed to be showcased in theaters and be like a 1 hour movie, but then unfortunately with the pandemic, that's not possible. So the hardest part for me was having to lose weight, okay? Because I was 185 pounds, okay? And then in just 5 months, I lost 50 pounds for this project. So when we did this project, I stood at 135 pounds, which wasn't where I wanted to be, but then it was like the deadline. We had to make the movie happen. So coughing the MK no okay every day we ran 4 miles, made very good choices and eating clean. And then when I came home, I still had to like restrain myself even when MK's not there. I really had to like say, oh no, you know, you gotta do good. I invested in a treadmill and everything. I lost a lot of weight for myself and for my emotional well-being. Also for this film, you know. You know, good can look presentable, yeah. And so even though she reached goal, I'm very like, now that I look back at it, then it would go more share, you know, so that was something that was a big challenge for me, was you know, shedding all the pounds in just like 5 months. Okay. So, Jonathan, your questions. What are some of your hobbies beside acting? Giờ thì chị tu act na chị của yên nhà show là chị của nhà nhà edit script na yo. Vì đó khỏi thì của tu nè của yên của chị khá thì chị của yên. Vì hay là mong mình thia của yên nhà show ta mong tên ta thia. Beside acting na chị này bao thì itu của nhà hung gao show gao na yo. Chị hay được của tu khen là đâu lựa tu thia. But yeah, other than that, then it's just, if it's not acting, it's singing. If it's not singing or acting, then it's co-directing, directing my own, or you know, helping out. And right now I'm trying to be like MK, you know, be behind the camera and learn a few tricks from her. And Thai to edit. Now that's something that I really want to get into, but then I'm very scared, so I usually just bother MK. Was it hard to fall in love with the brother? I think it's how the film came out that made everybody think that it was the brother, but it's okay too. But then Toku, it was very hard because it would be awkward for anybody, because originally script na yi leng tia are they're not actual like brothers, but they were like really good friends, you know. But the film I was like, oh yeah, it does kind of portray like it was the brother. So yeah, then I thought the character nó chỉ nó cứ chỉ nhau that she didn't have real life. I think that it would be hard for anybody because it's like it's just not something that I think anybody would be very comfortable with. So I would say yes, it would be hard. Lily, do you have any new music releasing soon? Pib Dua Tshiab Drama, I'm going to re-record it and actually have an official audio because the one that I did for MK Family Film na called Pandemic still hit. And we're like, okay, we really need this song because we need to get shots of, Va singing the song. So unfortunately, the producer that I worked with, edit chito daily gulushenya tia tonda lo gu chen mo kenyo shit so I feel like if I sing it now I could do better, so maybe the newest songs coming up next but one of them will be Pib Dua Tshiab and I'm gonna redo it and do an official audio. Which brother you like more? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I never thought of that, so I'll just say I don't know. Will you do a kissing scene? Maybe when I was single, but right now that I'm married, no. Maybe if it's with my husband, but then I don't know. I think I'm very shy, so that's why, like Shona said, I give a lot of props because me and MK, like MK always said, we always joke around, go get okay, but Gucci King or. So I have no idea. I don't think so. Maybe with my husband, but I can't say that because I kissed on stage with my husband, so I would be a hypocrite. So I would say yeah, maybe with my husband, but then other than that, then no, I can't with anybody else. Will you be acting more? I can't say never because I can never tell the future. But then as for now, then I'd rather be behind the camera. I'd rather be behind the camera and helping like the ba Thai lo la she ba co-direct lo la she ba show script na. I think that's where my passion lies and that's my forte. Acting na magwing ya the shima tagunjia ko duking I'm just like, you know what? If I had somebody else play it and then they could do what I want for me, then I feel like it would be so much better. Video call be behind the scenes better. I like to support from behind the scenes. Video call we don't have enough support from behind the scenes, to make a really good film. You have not just a really good actors and actress, but you have to have a really good team to make the production happen. So I'd rather be a part of the production team. And just to add on, now when I filmed this, it was 3 years ago, so I wasn't married yet. For everybody was saying, "Ooh, that Prime's gonna makachea," but no, at the time we weren't dating or talking at all. So this film then I wasn't married and I wasn't dating. I was single, so I can't say anything now. Which is one thing you always look forward to in this film and every film you play? Like I said, what I look forward to the most is seeing it come alive, thôi bé một put together na I got bought everything na. So I'm so annoying. I'll always be like, MK, can I look at the footage? I want to look at the footage. Like as soon as we take that, I really want to see it. Like I'm very nosy, so I always be like, can you put it on the TV? Can we put it on the TV? Because I really want to see it. So I would say making it come to life and seeing call work after is what makes me the most excited. Is to couple everything put together. Yeah. What shows have you been watching during this pandemic, or any new hobbies you have picked up during the pandemic? Stay safe and blessed. Thank you. Um, quý hàng cho khát thì quý cho cô là thấy chưa? Other than that, I think me, Jason, Shona, everybody that was in here have not seen Pib Dua Tshiab. So in the last 3 years that we filmed this is the first time that I think all of us have seen it. So yes, I have been watching Pib Dua Tshiab. And we have to wait every Sunday too, okay? We do not get priority. So yes, we have to wait every Sunday. Be little shy hill, okay? So we have been watching Pib Dua Tshiab too, okay? But other than that, then cũng sẽ là thấy the other hobby then là của one go thing this. Will you let your husband? Would you get your husband in a supporting role then? That's totally up to him. I don't know if he likes to act though, so I wouldn't know, but I can't say never because he did mention it before. But then but then I was just like, like, so the passion is still there, but then it's not burning as hot as 3 years ago. Which castmate was the easiest to work with or hardest? I think everybody was pretty easy to work with, because we all had a script beforehand. It wasn't hard to work with Va because she the king. So it was really good because she was really good with the script. And she memorized all her line, and as well for Shona and especially for Jason, we got him MK said only a week. So everybody was very easy to work with. There was never like a problem. But then it was very cute. So shout out to Meredith, like Jason said, have a supporting spouse, because I still remember his very thick script, and then she was so cute. She bookmarked all his lines for him. So I still remember that. That was very cute. So only have a very good spouse, like Jason said.
Okay, thank you. Don't show the one show the toyo. I feel like patana kuchia kawa konoto to valona. Dito go give another chance for Vatia yeah to yetini mo chini sanu pa hua le de ba ni de to no tina, okay? So I will let Vat to take the stand for right now, because I feel like li hai kuchi bao kono je li hai batch tao lo. Okay, so yeah, I'll leave the floor for Ba. So Shay, Lily, Jason, her last question though. The last question, like for Lily and Jason, who is married, do you guys watch it with your spouse every Sunday? Is it sushi cringy, or you all entertainers? It's just very normal.
I'll let Jason go first.
I think Jason there.
We can't hear you, Jason.
Can you guys hear me? Okay.
Okay.
No, I do not watch it with Meredith. She wants to watch it with me. I do not watch it. And to this day, I'm still not used to watching myself on YouTube at all. But yes, Meredith always bugs me to watch it with her. But so yes, no, I don't.
I think we put too much pressure and hard on we watch it in hard. We treated ourselves too hard. One thing of me.
Yeah.
One thing of me.
I watch it with my husband. I watch it with my husband because he really wants to see it. So he does watch it, and he's very into it. And my husband usually Nippon is serious now, but he loves to joke, like the part where my husband, he's so into it. He's like, go Jason, because Jason and my husband they're related. So he was like, Jason, that's right. So he was like very into it. So I do watch it with my spouse, because he's very supportive of my passion. So he does watch it with me.
Okay. You're not the. Okay, so with your question, the not the kumali chato baka mali lotte na, okay?
All right. How does it feel to kiss a stranger? You did so well. To be very honest, because they're like you know that I had a kissing with Shua and then a kissing with Yiling. To be honest, New Ying, it's all professionalism because one day you take horror, you signed up for this, and like I'm going back to her point where you got to challenge go to king you're going to more go you grow on as an actor or actress. So go you have challenge đó của for sure thì nữ thằng nữ tao mới thu không có chit chat hả thì nữ trai kiss của thế nào lo của tu thằng I was dating someone too thì của những nữ trai kiss nữ thế nào thì she của mà của những hai đó của tu boyfriend thằng thì oh you know của một ông bấm người nó I will have to do intimate scenes and I have to do kisses and stuff like that, so you have to be okay with it. Because cứ sign up I signed myself up for it. As for scene with Yiling ma, because that's more like more intense of a scene and more sensual. Yeah, that was very hard for me. And I don't know if I should reveal our little secret or not, but there's a secret behind the reason why we did so well. Do you have a real life experience like this before? If you're talking about like me being in a relationship, it's never happened to me in real life. But if it's something like, oh, my like a boyfriend tells me that I need to stop chasing my dreams, or like we have arguments and then I go see another guy, like that personally ma nhưng happened good she like for like sexual relationship. It's more for like advice and stuff like that. So yeah, mahalo still happen. Jonkily ba movie here. My biggest goal for 2021 I'm trying to lose some weight. Yeah, Lee Jason because like I don't know if you guys watch MK live á, thì she mới call live MK hay tia, tập bên bấm mũi nó mà do nên tế, basically what she did because cú ya tụi I'm the one who got pregnant, so that's why it got postponed for so long. And getting pregnant after it cú ya tụi child that day, I gained some weight, and then quarantine happened, and then I gained more weight, so that's not I'm like. I'm like 30 pounds like heavier than when I did Pib Dua Tshiab, and so I lost 10 pounds so far. So hopefully that's something I can achieve. And definitely I want to do more Hmong films in the future as well. So thank you for your questions. Do you have any upcoming projects? Yes, I do. In terms of like small project, that or extra that just came out today. It's from Madam Stacy. Yeah, who are a lot of more. How you call bigger project. Mainly, that we're still in the middle of filming. We haven't really started filming, but being your film, keep an eye out for that. And hopefully I did do an audition earlier today. I hope I get the role. So pray for me, guys. Was the role easier or the role for Taudas? More highlighted. It's funny because Toku played for Bahua. Me as a person, I was still very shy and conservative as a person. And like when I play the character that very intense, like straight in your face. Yeah, that was very hard for me. Like because only you lo you more you try you're more comfortable in your own skin I'm very straightforward and blunt and in your face now. But how does a good character that she's very like conservative, yeah, gentle. Yeah, me and your guy go like how good self back like good so hey good need to gentle like tone it down, Linda. So like don't go leave me swap. So yeah, thank you for your question, Crystal. BG was so sad. Did you have or know anyone that went through similar background in, if not being accepted by the boyfriend's family? Yes, I agree. Mình có backing tôi sẽ cưng go. Honestly, mà cũng chỉ bảo anyone personally that lớn mà only a bác có tấm but then mà highlight to everybody nhưng mà có background that is kind of sad, like for me personally cũng nhưng mà có personal life gì I don't think it's sad like bác có liền thì she nhưng mà chỉ tôi sẽ lên đó thế mà họ có idea yeah exactly mà lời like you the boyfriend chứ này mom nhầm là you luôn chứ mà có you thon đó là tụi that's never happened before and I don't know anyone and my heart goes out to whoever that it happened to. How did that help you portray? Well, it helped me because like for Guma, like in before Guma, I was married before, but before I was married, I did have a boyfriend that stuff happened, and then and plus the thing is, good parents like they really did not like him, so they were against me being with him. So I feel like I was on the other side, like my personal experience was like what Shaw had to go through. So Gumo Kandala she had the Yuma separated by your by parents' choice. Jay Zhongli Jia and Gumo Kanda Shila or Gukha emotions for Ho. How nervous were you, or what advice do you have for someone who would wanna act to overcome the nervousness? Congratulations, I'm proud of you. Thank you, Gabao. I was very nervous because I was scared to let MK down. But I was so passionate. I really wanted to make a difference. Like I've told people before, where I want to set the new standard for Hmong film and Hmong acting. So I needed to push myself further to be up to that standard to put myself on. So go call advice for someone that saw act below being nervous because for me personally, before I start acting, I did act. I was part of Central Point Theater. If I'm pretty sure you know, because we went to I had stage fright every single time we performed on stage, and even Tashino, I would still have that a little bit of stage fright in front of the camera. And how I get over that is basically preparation. John like memorize got your lines here. Once memorize got your lines on, you got the character, and you need to act like that, and you need to portray your emotion like that. The law they talk got the like plan ahead. They got your act emotion not the got high got your line, you don't go like you look high, you or got feeling the you really walk your feeling the loss. So trust in yourself. If you go more of a passion or got try out acting, definitely go for it, because you don't know when or how where you're gonna go. Do you like playing a bad girl role or a good girl role more? Which one? I think Gucci K had the new good girl or bad girl role. Cho you know the character that something that Gucci still play I want to try and do it. How cool but and like as an actress, not because I play like every single like different type of character as I can, because that's the challenge, and that's what's fun about acting to me. If you had a second chance like in the movie, would you go back to Shaw or your first love, or would you have stayed with your new boyfriend Yiling? To be honest, yo cũng có hot the tiền á, chị yo cũng có second chance á. For sure, I can't go back to Yiling because Yiling and then they're like two character for her there. Yiling so I cannot go back with him. As for sure, I might have a better chance with him, but yeah, của hai hồng ba movie nữ trong ấy ít khó để có món chua có nhiều stock cho cá lò của trong lịch cũ nó cái giờ có một second chance nó lò trong lịch nó chỉ trong lịch cũ khó trong chat thì I either could be a change to someone new or I focus on myself. Thank you for your question, Luther.
Okay, thank you so much for everybody. Y'all been really productive. Tiene ku sana your question to tiene, okay? So she ni pom mo lo nu da chin zi lo, chi mo lo nu chin zi lo na je she wo ye ni chi mo lo nu chin zi je de jo bei ku yo lo sorry no tia she ku jo actress like actor ni pom mo lo sa hai da chi do len zi su giờ thì nếu mà luôn nó chỉ tới rồi bé cô yêu sau nó chị I guess cô mà là hai ở bé là luôn on đây thiệt okay chị I'll let everybody get to say their closings okay so cũng không được okay so là hai cô trong sự hiện cho tăng thọ của the actress step của the actors no okay so there's not a time where like you một hai tiền就好的做女优中天有陪女优中的家了，你还 the end goal is to work on that project 啊，你得了个中是呢。So 古英中学的 like so far everybody has been very professional and that's something that I always make clear to all my actors and actresses that 你看你多巩固了古啥个被学的 you to be professional and 被录好片呢，就要 to deliver the best result and put it out there so like for everybody all the audience to all the audience to like sorry I'm reading need your questions say am I satisfied with the ending or okay so am I satisfied with the ending you thay mà you sa có nó hai chập rồi rồi thì mà you tôi cực kỳ á nhiều quá okay so it's always been like that like it's so hard to put your visions out there it's because first we lack of funding and we lack of resource and we are in North Carolina and so the community is very small and they're very scattered around and it's just really hard to find the resource so that's why you guys see me always reaching out for people that are out of state I'm so passionate and then if I talk to someone that are so passionate too but I don't want the distance to be the reason why they can't reach their dream because I'm doing every way to reach my dream too so I understand the struggle I understand that so that's why can make time and they're serious they're dedicated I'm willing to bring them here and I invest in my actors and the actors okay we invest in like because like even though if I could spend like a lot of money like $50,000-$60,000 on a project but with your actors look with your investor with your actors they can't bring that story to life so to me it's so important that I invest the right actors so I always do these casting call making sure that people are they are right for the roles. So let's just say that they audition signing for a role it doesn't mean that whatever okay it just means that I see something else in you like maybe this role may not be for you but there's another role that I see you are much better at it okay so I just want to point that out to people that have sent me audition videos and I just want to let you guys know that tells me a lot about who you are that you are someone that's serious because there are a lot of people said that Lisa act the Shima that really came through so the people that really come through tells me that they are serious okay and then they are, they're serious and they know the deadline and so I do appreciate that. So if you guys really have the passion for it, like you never know until you try, okay? So kumalote minchi do ending do the sister the no oh sorry kumoto okay but thank you Gawi okay what inspired that to be the ending? Okay, so I want to make special videos after this to talk a little bit about all my characters because I invest a part of me in each characters, okay? Like don't just character I wrote, I invested part of me. So for example, now for the character that I can relate to the most is actually Pahuana, okay? Yeah, I don't think I ever said this to anybody, but Gucci was polite or anything then, but I mean like I have hit the darkest moment. Maybe I shouldn't do this live here now. Okay, then the book look at that for this, but anyways, what I'm trying to say is that the character I can relate to the most is Pahua, okay? So I feel like nobody is perfect, okay? Nobody's perfect. You have to go through a very dark moment to a dark moment for you to figure out, is this who I really am, or am I just running away from myself? So that's when I hit this very dark moment that I know that I just been running away from myself. I just been living a lie. I'm not really happy, like I make bad choices. Like I feel like Pahua, she's not really that person, but the circumstances force her to be that person. So when I wrote Pahua's character, so I do put a part of me the struggles that I went through, and that like no one really believes you, and then and then in life you don't get everything, okay? So you may have a very good boyfriend or a good partner, but then you are so busy hustling that sometimes you may not have all the time in the world with your partner, and sometimes that can cause you to lose this person. But this movie, I want to show that Pahua, she's very ambitious, that she has so much trust in Yiling that Yiling will still be there at the end of the day. But then I guess like she was so ambitious that she's into her world, that she forgot that like maybe she needs to wake up and to consider other people. And then my so that's what it is about ending now about her ending. She's more about herself. So I want everybody to understand that it's never too late to have a new beginning. Like at the end of the day, don't lose yourself, okay? Focus on yourself. So I want everybody to understand, like for Pahoha character at the end, she finally find herself, because all this whole time she's been running away from herself and she's just been living a lie. So that's why there's our moments where Pahoa, she breaks down, okay? She's not like even the toughest person or the hardest person. Like you don't know what happens behind door. Maybe they are like the most softest person, but they cannot show that to other people. They're gonna have to like pretend that like they're heartless, okay, just to put on that mask. So that's why so that's why I'm very related to Pahua's character. And then with Onka character, like that's not bit more, which is good, but then they had like 10 years ago, so I do want to touch up on that a little bit too, okay? So that ending, I want everybody to understand that like so that's like Indian and she finally find the courage to leave a toxic relationship. And I want everyone out there to have the courage as well too, as on you said that but that's not the answer, okay? Like she was so happy that she did end her life, okay, because she actually found love again, and there is always someone out there for you. So that's aside that there's you to see you to punish you need time you need to buy the so that's why I want everybody to understand that own can have a beginning, so that means you can too. And for Shona, like Shaw Coleman, like I he's so innocent. and he looks like such a bad guy, but Shua is actually, to me, he's actually the most innocent person here, because Shua no lu ning he like lu ning to ko yo si yo to kha de nu ne nu ti la lu nu he nu ne nu ti le sa yu pa ni le sa do to pa ni shung chap le do Shua like is really good to Shua, and it wasn't a disappointment. But then like you cannot force someone to love someone, okay? Ko yo to tu ni ko lu sa de nu jong bo li ja ko cái lúc đầu tụi mình là tụi có lúc chỉ cái lúc sửa tại để cho chơi để chính xong là những chúng nó khó lúc tụi mình đã sai especially giờ để tụi mình đã thấy you never mất cái sự giá trị chơi lo là hiện you guys never end up bad terms chủ yếu để cho lo chỉ cả nhưng lúc đầu xin chỉ có những mấy lúc xưa lại những cho là những sao cho tụi mình đã làm một lý xin. So but then like for sure ending now he finally like he has this small talk with his friend, okay, to understand that like you could be mad at your parents, but you cannot be mad at him or at them forever. Yeah, they may be they lo yo ke ma de shima lo wa to kha de le sai de te jo lo yo pa yu ga yu ni jong su so kha no yi kha ku sa ka pe jo lo te jo ni to ko yo ni ki hin to ni ni ji de shi ni yu chu ma kha de understand that te jo ja lo lo sa ka yu lu ni jong su ze ge yu qi jo lo mo li jia lo ge ji cha wo qi da da na, okay, so qi da da tie ku ha mai kha ja ji jo le ya li to shuo ja ji jo nu ni ni ji at the very end too, okay. For Jayaka character, Jayaka character is actually from this anonymous person that she sent me her life story, okay. Hai tiền nu mua lu ni trong the do lo le, nu ku sa ka pe wo tie ji ku show based on Jayaka character on nu kha experience, okay. Li hai ku chi to mo kha experience min da le tie kha to relate to character min ji. So I feel like Jayaka character is a little bit more of a challenge to write, because I'm writing based on another person, but however, Jayaka character, I do want everybody to understand that even though you same thing, you open door, you open door, you apply learning, you start that shit here, you can try to you you can try to think you now, okay, like don't do this, you to think don't tell it. You to share you could start to share that here. You would do character, I do a character based on the K-drama character, okay, where he's a little bit obnoxious, he's a little bit short-tempered, but he's also very loving, very passionate person too, and he's very serious. He doesn't play around, and he feel like play around too much, so he like put his foot down tận cho hết chị ô tô cho khỏi lên là he feel like no núi tự chỉ nên nó hay sao bao hoa chị tới sau nếu thì危险的bao hoa chị và you feel like bạn này thì chỉ nên okay thì nên nhau okay like my cho nên nhau okay then there will be some kind of chemistry, so lên như mua khó like slowly they have this chemistry together with lên thiên trả, yeah. But yeah, that is why I do all that for my ending. So I want everybody to understand that everybody can have a new beginning too, okay? Especially for Shona and with COVID, okay, guys? Most of these are comments, okay? Thank you. Don't share your comments now, okay? Don't share when you go into the any more than this, all I want to say is that cô đi sẽ được cho tani họ chỉ cho cô cá là cho nên nó thia cô họ lại xong nó nè. Yeah, I took a break last year, so I didn't do anything, and then with COVID too, cô hay achieve anything. But this year we will be busy, so like stay tuned. There's more good projects will come. Like bây giờ mình chỉ là bây giờ bây đại tận bây giờ thay đại trở chỉ it might be, if anything, maybe later down the year if COVID is I can't say that COVID is over, but hopefully they found a vaccine by then. I do plan to hope to premiere my pilot episode. So let's see how that goes. So Guguchisa make a lot of promises. I follow Guguchi. I will post updates. But 大家听到这姑姑好，我说的周天呐 ，OK，姑把的你说的姑平常你要给带hin，我那姑好整天路说了跟路说老爸我好 project 那个别天天别考的那你姑也考我来low budget 需要考证好有路说嘛，有啥我搞到唱那的是嘛，你还 with everything going on it's hard so 别天 end up with YouTube so everybody, I do compensate a little bit. So I am very happy and I appreciate everybody's help and Google appreciation. And please, like guys, we are looking for sponsors, okay? And I will make a campaign soon for campaign for donations now, okay? So姑姑莫mình chỉ lối nào xứ thì姑姑họ ổn định share the show thì tôi tăng cho cái cast and crew shout out for everybody. Do people pitch into a storyline? How do you come up with the plot? See. So, do people pitch in a storyline to you, MK? How do you come up with your plots? So, talk with your projects. It has a little bit of me in all of them, okay? Guys, the best story that you can write is your own, okay? So, but the character was harder for me to write because that was really me. So I have to write based on what she can give me only. So first off, the story coming from me, from the things that I went through, because I do go through a lot in life too. So I do feel a little bit of everybody pain, and yes, everybody pitch in, okay, everybody okay, call the nominji and yes, like we should share movie then I don't want to just do a movie with no moral lessons in there or I want to deliver a purpose. I want to teach everybody lessons. Thế có chỉ chính xác bé movie đó nó na bé giờ luôn tàu chỉ cho hai lượng nó okay thì có năng có leader của tôi kia là của tôi struggle yang go theo so cú sa cái bé sửa được cả là hai lượng thì li hai bé movie không có tới mình chỉ like get out there a little bit more everybody like come back to the hai lượng đó thì họ có bảo là béใช้ movie Thai movie เกาหลีตั้งแต่bé cái lối chơi luôn nào okay so cú sa cái béว่าbé chơi movie là cái trong thiết cái lúc cú sa cái bé chơi lối thế nào okay so the cú nó chỉ cú chủ mua mình chỉ hai linh đời xưa nào okay so hai này cú họ chỉ chụp bé cá thế thì say or everybody the no you put it to the screen law I guess we'll go from the bottom. Well, Shay, Lily, but much in hi before we close this.
Okay, I just want to say thank you so much. Ocharo toling to do ne pa shai pe de film video channel thia thau pi cha thau sau thia ocho do MK family film thia tan thau ku co-actors and actress. It was such a great experience and great memories created with you guys. Ne ku ya ko lo je thia ku dong shi don do ne yo ke phong yu thia ne ne no la pe shi da chen yo phong yo yu ne na yo. Ke ne ko jong chao plo thia ni chị ta lên tới xưa khó trình kiến chạy qua trâu chấp lại đó nên số lên số tuổi nên chẳng follow biết con nó thế và hãy đến nên chẳng có sáng gì một đôi tòn đây thì chị ta lên tới nên chẳng có support MK family film gì một đôi tòn đây em cũng cho hãy lên tới xưa thank you guys very much for tuning in tonight too.
I don't have anything to say. I just want to say, what y'all should for nature support to basically watch us from the very beginning thôi. Thứ cho bé cho giờ live video hay thì bé thay bớt movie biết đôi chia lo do bé có first trailer nên chừng tỏ sai thì bé mua bé để movie ở tờ lo nên chừng follow. So thank you so much because chỉ mua này chỉ chỉ mua bé thì.
I'd like to add to what Lily and Ba had to. Ochoranisha tooling to nhỏ day nhỏ day all the way to Thailand and Laos, especially everywhere because put your head there. Thank you so much. Yeah, Lila hi. You nisha the beka from Topi Coca to the point where they bảo địa tận đây là you Olivia. So you she heard that she not theo tình yêu cho các bạn nói được thả về thì get to all page the for to want to continue sure. And I'm so appreciate and grateful. Just appreciate support of actor. For đó là nó lấy từ我其中的其中的我其中筛的I do want to thank you for all your credits as well as your good credits because it makes us really happy and want us to improve either way, good or bad. And like the younger generation, that they interest to film and then how North Carolina, like come join us and I would love to meet you all. And by the way, I'm Shona again. Love to meet you all, okay?
Okay, so to end, thank you everybody for the support to all the fans and supporting y'all. So please help, especially support MK and their production crew. It's because of these directors. They're the one with the vision and the time and the passion to create these beautiful content for Pretty Shiny y'all. So for all the fans and supporters, please donate to MK. You have to donate just a lot. Subscribe, share. Those makes a huge difference. If you like the video on YouTube and you subscribe and you share it on Facebook, it helps a lot too. So thank you again to all the fans and supporters.
Bye everyone.
Yeah. See you guys.
Bye.
Xin 多。